Hey folks, welcome to another episode of TA Outdoors. I'm back out here in the woods and I'm with my dad from TA Fishing. He's been joining me loads over the years on different projects with the Bushcraft camp, the Anglo-Saxon house, the turf roof Viking shelter and everything like that. We've got a few jobs to do today. Firstly, I'm going to work on doing the medieval window shutter, and this time I'm going to work on some wood hinges. Meanwhile, Dad is going to work on the fire pit, which we have almost finished, as well as clearing all of the old Bushcraft camp wood and storing it behind our shelter here.
pissed myself. These are shockers, these trousers.
Oh no. What's happened there?
Oopsie.
What are they? They're like hanging on.
Horrible trousers. They just soak up and they dry out, soak up, dry out.
Cheese.
Very good.
And that cheese is actually quite nice.
That's cooked perfectly.
Yeah. Much better having the extra width.
Well, you can almost have two fires going, one for the kettle and one for...
And whenever you need to like leave food to cool down without having to take it
one of
miles
that.
away. Yeah.
On that. You lift it off and put it on there.
Yeah. So this is the finished window, and what I went for was, it was pretty tricky, it took a long time. I carved out these small blocks. Can't remember what piece of wood it is, but it was some old seasoned firewood that Dad had brought to the camp probably last year, maybe 2 years ago. So I just made some small blocks, then all wood pegs, augered in some holes with a hand drill in there to get these two kind of blocks on as hinges, and the same with these. And the reason I did two wood pegs, is if I did one wood peg, then one of these blocks is likely to twist and slide to the side. But by doing two pegs, it just stops that sideways kind of lateral motion. Now, I've still got to secure some of this, these front beams here. I've got to secure those on the gable end. But essentially, it's a really simple design. So it's just like a box pin hinge, really. So it's just box style hinge, and then the pins are used as the kind of hinge, the rotation, the pivot point. So it opens like that. It is a bit wobbly still, just the front of the gable end, but you know, I can let go, and that's open, that's resting. And then I just like to hold and support it a bit, because it's only wood pens, I don't want to be thrashing it around. And then it just closes like so. Now it's going to naturally open, because I need to make a latch system just here, probably down the line. That'll be part of the next Saxon house episode, is to make a latch here. Otherwise it's just going to creak open. But for now it makes a really nice, like, wood creaky sound as it opens. So like that. That's just awesome. So yeah, got that sorted. I'm really pleased with it. That took a long time to make, with no metal, just all by hand with hand tools, wood pegs. It took a long time, burning the wood and everything, but very satisfying when it's done. So I'm really pleased with that. That's the window. Yeah, Let me show you what Dad's been doing. Right, we've switched to the phone, guys. Apologies, my battery has run out. But Dad, what have we got here? Explain what we did to the fire pit. It's looking the best we've got it by miles.
It is indeed. We didn't have a major cook up today, but we've taken some of the stone from up there and sledgehammered it, bought the big 7-pound sledge and took it in turns to try and break it up. It's unbelievable trying to break it up to make this edge here. But we're thinking the wind sort of comes that way, west-southwest traditionally, so we wanted that sort of low, that higher. It's got sand all in there to seal it all up on top of the concrete, and then we just cemented, you know, concrete around the edge just to hold those stones in place there.
It's more for the ash, the concrete, isn't it? Look, we know it's not medieval, but
Medieval
we need
concrete,
to
yeah.
we need to protect this forest as well to be able to use it. So
yeah.
that's why we're using man-made concrete, because you know, it's going to help seal those gaps and any ash falling down those gaps. This, where Dad is stood, this used to be the remnants of the Bushcraft camp. For those long-term subscribers, you'll remember the Bushcraft camp. But Dad has kindly cleared all of these logs. They were pretty much rotten, but some are salvageable, weren't they, Dad?
Yeah, they were. We got kept some. The bottom one's obviously rotten.
And where have we put it? Let's go and have a look.
We're going to make the store right around the back here. We're obviously still going to call on pieces of wood if there's other projects coming up. And we thought we'd put it around the back. It's out of the way, makes filming easier, more space to build the village.
It's looking like one. And the Saxon house is good with that window shutter there. Door we will sort soon.
Still there.
Yeah, all solid. And here, this is the wood store now.
So we kept our clay pit here.
Yeah, this is...
Which you do, if you remember, pounding when we did the
Yeah.
clay here. Still some damp because we've used the bucket for the concrete in. So we're going to keep that clay pit because we're bound to want to do some other clay work.
Yeah.
And then try to grade out the logs here. So put pins in there as well, stop them all rolling out. 2 lots here, extra long ones there, and trying to clear all around the back here, and eventually we'll rake all this off and make, you know, proper tidy area of it.
That's it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Sorry it's a bit of a short one. This is building up to thatching the main Celtic roundhouse that I've been doing with Dustin. So I'm going to be back here as well to do a bit more work on the interior of the Saxon house. But we also have some really good projects planned for this particular site, so keep an eye out for that. If you are not subscribed to Dad's channel, TA Fishing, already, then go on, head over there, hit the subscribe button, tell him TA Outdoors sent you, and yeah, what are you fishing for, Dad?
Tomorrow I hope to go up to the River Wye,
yeah,
if I've got any strength left. It's a beautiful river, anybody doesn't know, they're famous for salmon, but they get a species called a barbel. It's a bottom feeding species and incredibly hard fighting, and it's September's the time they feed. I want to be there when they're feeding.
So head on over to Dad's channel to catch that episode, hopefully. And yeah, thank you so much for joining us in this Saxon house video. I do appreciate it, and I will catch you guys soon in the next one.